real quick. Can we get this out the way real quick? Anybody who cheats while their spouse or significant other is deployed, I feel like that should come with an extra charge. Just simple and plain. Like you should get an extra charge for that. Don't ask me how. I don't know the legal ramifications or how we can set that up, but bro. Now I know what a lot of y'all gonna say. Well, some of them cheat when they're deployed overseas and everything like that. They over there cheating. When we get to that video, we'll address them too. But right now, we addressing the ones that are cheating over here while their significant other is deployed. That is crazy. Crazy. Here I am trying to make a better life, and over here working away from home and the family, and you just having a good time. Anyway, this video is where a husband finds out his wife cheated while he's deployed, and it ends badly. Let's see what happened.
On January 23rd, 2025, officers were dispatched in response to reports of a domestic incident.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I was on the phone with her mama. So we had a little altercation. We were talking, this, that, and the third. She went to the laundry room across the way about since midnight. So I wake up at 2:30. I'm like, this is not just my girlfriend, this is my wife. So I'm like, I'm gonna come go get her. I go in the laundry room. As soon as I'm going in the laundry room, she hangs up the phone. So I'm like, you're on the phone with your ex? She starts fighting me, this, that, and the third. So I took the phone. I came to the apartment. She comes in here. She throws everything off her here. So I called her ex. So I'm like, bro, what is going on? Every time I say something, if I say something slick, she started hitting me. This, that, and the third. She took a knife. She went to draw. She took the knife. She hold her hand right here. She starts slitting her hands. I'm standing right here. She right here. She doing this. She cut her hands. And I say something slick. She throw the knife at me. So I move out the way. That's when I called y'all, and then I called her mom. Because I'm just trying to figure out why she telling me, oh, last time I talked to my ex was this, that, and the third. But then the ex is telling me something else. So
Step on here. Talk to me.
So I'm like, I'm not really familiar. There's a weapon inside there. When you go in the room to the left, there's a.
It's yours?
No, so we bought it together, but it's under her name. Okay. It's in the closet to the left.
You got your ID on you?
Nah, my wallet is right there on the floor.
None of that was used against you, though. The weapon.
No.
Okay. So today she was at the laundromat on the premises.
It's right there at the entrance. It was like.
You're talking about the one on the premises,
Yes,
though, right?
yes.
Okay, so she was there at midnight. You wake up around 2.
So since we had the altercation, I made my wrong. So I'm just like, she's probably talking. First, she came out here. She was on the phone with some boy. She doesn't have any male friends out here. We just moved from New York. She doesn't have any male friends out here. So I come out here and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep. Let me know if you're finna come in the house or not. Cause she doesn't have. Her key is inside. She comes out here and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna close the door. Come inside. So she come here, but I still have the little latch on the door. So I'm asking her, I'm like, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She ain't wanna tell me. So she walks away and go to the laundry room. So I'm like, you know what?
When does that happen?
Around midnight.
Okay.
So I'm like, she goes to the laundry room. I'm like, all right, it's what it is. When she comes back, I guess she just want to take her stuff and leave because I'm not going to continue this relationship with you telling me, oh, the last time you and your ex had sex was this date, what your ex is probably is now telling me while I'm in training for 6 months, your ex. So I wake up, I look at my phone, it's 2:30, I check her location, she's still at the laundromat. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying no rent for my wife to go and stand in the laundromat. So I go over to the laundromat. As soon as she sees me coming to the door, she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. She hangs up. So I think she's talking to this friend that she said she was talking with. So I grab her phone. I open the phone. I see the ex's number. She's like, oh, I was talking to my friend first. She was like, I'm talking to my friend first. I'm like, bro, the only number that's here right now is the ex that you said, you don't deal with because he used to violently attack you, assault you, whatever. So she walks out the laundry room. Okay. This is just right now. So she walks out the laundry room.
So she's now at this time coming back from the laundry room.
At 30, 45 minutes ago, she walks up when I grab her phone and we get to the car. She walks to the car with me. She's trying to come into the car. I'm like, you're not getting into the car, bro. So she walks off. I drive to the apartment. I drive that white BMW. I park her right here. She head that way. She's walking outside the apartment. So I come, I park, I get in here. I lock the door. I'm about to get on the bed. I hear when the door knocks. So I come and I'm like, bro. I'm asking, I'm like, why are we talking to your ex? She's like, open the door. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna open the door. door, bro. So I finally open the door. She comes in. I call the ex. She don't want to call him because I took the phone and I smashed it. So she don't want to call the ex. I'm like, matter of fact, you can't call him.
Smash whose phone?
Her phone.
Okay.
So it's not even turned on. So she's like, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I call the ex. I'm like, bro, he answers the phone. He's not saying hello. He's not saying anything. I'm like, bro, come get your at my house. I'm like, come get your bro. Every time I would say like the B word or whatever, she would flare up. She took my little blue suitcase in there. She's lobbing it at me like she's playing basketball or something. She just lobbing. She comes out here. She throws this. Every time I would say something slick, I would see her running towards me, swinging, doing all of that. So, and I'm trying to defend myself. But
and that's happening now.
Yeah, this was like 30, 45 minutes ago.
Is there any scenario where your wife, person you said vows to, pledged your life to, you know what I mean? Your wife is there any scenario where your wife is speaking to your ex? Okay. Cause I'm sitting here going through my mind, try to shoot people bells sometime and be like, maybe there's a reason, a good reason as to why this person is doing what they're doing. I can't find one. I can't find. Is there any scenario? Please let me know.
So we on the phone with the ex, and I'm like, bro. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, when was the last time y'all had? She was like, she been telling me this. So last time they had January 1st, 2024. We started talking in May. He's telling me they June. I'm in basic training. While my wife getting by her ex, her so-called ex that, she don't deal with because he's abusive. She been trying to get away from him, this, that, and the third. But every time I'm like, bro, why were you your ex? She's like running at me, lobbing punches, this, that, and the third. I'm like, why are you mad at me? Because you your ex. Okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I understand everything, okay? So around midnight, she goes to the laundromat.
So around midnight, she was like right here.
Wait. So originally, you're inside and she's outside.
She's out here, yeah.
Okay, she's on some phone. You ask who she's with or who she's talking to.
Yeah.
And then
well, I was
she
going to
doesn't
go to
want
sleep, so I was asking her to come back in the
at
house.
midnight.
Yeah.
And then you ask who she's on the phone with. She doesn't want to tell you, and you're about to go to sleep, so you just close the door, and she goes to the laundromat. Then you wake up at 2.
No, so I come out here, I'm like...
When?
So,
I need time.
around midnight. So
Okay.
I texted her first. I could 12:16. I said, I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep with the door open because she doesn't have her key.
So it's unlocked.
she comes out and she just closes the doors.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not trying to go to sleep with the front door open. Can you come back in the house? And if you're not, let me know. She texts me back at 12:23. She says, I'm coming. I'm standing at the window right there. I'm looking through the glass. She said, I'm coming like 5 minutes ago. She's not coming. So I check her location. She's like 4 or 5 cars down. So I walk out. I walk right there in the snow. I look. I'm like, yo. She comes. I'm like, bro, you either finna come in the house or you're not. Mm-hmm. She hangs up the phone. I hear the male voice, so I'm walking towards the door. She's right here. So when I go in the house.
You're hearing the male voice from the phone.
So I'm standing. When she walks up, I'm like right here. And she's like right here, that thing. So she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. And he's like, all right, bet. She hangs up. So we get to the door. I push the door in and I put the little sling thing on it. And I open it and I said, bro, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She's like, my friend. I'm like, who's your friend? What's the name of your friend? Oh, he don't got a name. I'm like, all right, whenever you figure out what his name is, you let me know. She walks away. So I close the door. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not finna this shit no more. I'm finna go to sleep.
So you lock the door, and that's when she goes to the laundromat.
She already left, yeah, so I closed the door.
Okay, so you lock the door, you go to sleep. It becomes 2:30.
Yeah, I can't sleep, so I'm waking up. So I woke up.
And it's 2:30 at this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wake up. I check the location. She's in the laundry room.
Okay.
I hop up. I hop in the car.
And you
I drive
go to
to
the
the laundry room.
Okay.
As soon as I get there, let's say this is the laundry room door right here, but it's a glass door. Mm-hmm. And I'm parked right here, so I'm walking. As soon as I walk, say he's right there where that officer is. As soon as I walk, I can see her. She's like, I'm going back. She hangs up the phone again.
Okay.
So I walk in there. I'm like, whoa. So I hang up the phone again, so I grab the phone from her. She start biting me, doing all this.
When you grab her phone?
When I grab the phone.
Okay.
So I open the phone. I seen the ex's number. We walk out the laundry room. I walk towards the car. She comes to the car. While the keys in my pocket, I have her phone right here, and I close the car. I'm like, bro, you're not getting in the car. So she walks off. She's walking outside. Like she's going outside the apartment complex. I get to the crib. I go inside. I close the door. I hear the knock on the door. So I open it with the sling. I'm like, why are we? And I'm asking. I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? She was like, why were you texting? She like, I'm like, why are you talking to your ex? You just told me last time you and your ex talk or have any conversation was January 1st, 2024. And I let her in the house, and I'm like, I'm trying to have a conversation with her. She ain't going for none of that. I'm like, all right, now we start fighting. She's hitting, I'm pushing her off. I'm like, bro, I'm finna call your ex.
You guys start talking on the phone. So, just so I understand this part, because this is the part that confused me.
Yeah.
She ends up leaving the complex, you come back.
I don't
you
think
close
she-
the door. Just you saw her leaving the complex.
Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yeah.
You close the door, she start knocking. And then you say, hey, who are you talking
Boy
to?
on the phone.
And then you let her in.
I let her in the house.
You guys start talking.
We start arguing.
Okay, so when she gets inside
Right
the
off the
house,
bat, she steps
when
in
she
my
gets
house.
inside the house, you guys start arguing.
Yeah.
At what point does it become physical? So when
Yeah.
she comes in, she starts arguing, you
We're
automatically...
both arguing. And then when I say she their friend Shaq, that's when
She started getting physical.
Yeah, every time I would be like, oh, she somebody or see, or this and the third. That's when she would, like, I would say, and then she'll hit me or something, and then she'll go back and lay down, and then I'll say again or something, and she'll get back up, and she threw the suitcase at me, and I'm like, ah. So I called y'all, and that's what she still didn't calm down when I called y'all, but I called her mom after, and I'm like, bro, come and get your daughter. She's not gonna be in my house, and you gonna be this, that, and the third.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay? In the call, Martha said something about knives.
Yeah, we were in the room arguing. I'm on the phone with her ex. She comes out to the kitchen, so I closed the room door. I close it, so she gets the knife, and she's
So
about
hold
to.
up, because this is like this story to me is going everywhere, and I need it to be. Okay.
So once she gets in
you
the apartment,
enter. Okay.
once she gets,
All right, this cop is about. She's aggravating me. Like, what? He's being very clear. Like, what don't you get? I get it. Y'all gotta have like a chronological order timeline for your report and everything like that. But this just seems like, bro, she making it more complicated than he was. He's very clear on what he's saying and how he's saying. Maybe you need more detail or something, but come on.
in the apartment.
Yes.
We are arguing this, that, and the third.
Yes.
I walk towards the bedroom.
Yes.
We're there. We're arguing. She's throwing her punches. We're fighting. Whatever.
When you start calling her.
Yeah. So
Okay.
once I did that, every time, like the key thing is every time I would say something out of pocket, that's when she would like throw it, like.
So when you
punches.
would say,
So-
okay, so you go, so when you go to the bedroom and she starts hitting you after you call her bitch
Yeah.
and like you, some dude, is when she goes to the kitchen.
She goes to the kitchen.
And you close the door, but enough to where you can see,
But
and then you see her
I'm gonna
grab
go
the
close.
knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna go close it fully. But I see her going to the drawer, so I open back the door.
So
So I'm
you're,
holding. I'm
so
like, bro.
you don't fully close the
I don't
door.
fully close
When
the
you're
door.
about to close the door, but it's not fully.
Yeah,
You can
I
see her
it. I see
in
she
the
goes
kitchen,
into the drawer. She
and
pulls
she
it,
grabs
she
a
takes
knife.
the knife out.
and then she brings the knife towards
By the
the
time-
room, and
so-
then that's when she tells you.
So
if
yeah,
you're
so
gonna
now she's like at the door. She's in your position right now. She's about to use her body to push the door. But because she already saw, I guess she went for the knife to come pull the door. But by the time she gets to the door is already open. The door is still open. So she dropped the knife, but I couldn't see that. So I said, my first statement was, I said, bro, if you stab me with this knife, so as I let go off the door and I reach around, so now my full body's around. So when I grab her hand, I could see that the knife is already on the floor. She comes in and she's fighting. We're fighting or whatever. She gets out the room. She picks up the knife. She picks it up at the door and she's walking back to the kitchen and she's doing this. And I'm
So
like,
she
bro,
starts cutting
she started
herself.
cutting herself. So I'm like, bro, I ain't finna do this. You ain't finna tell
And then you
nobody I
called
caught.
us.
That's when I called y'all and then I
Okay.
called her mama. Cause I'm like, bro,
now I'm
cause
understanding.
I'm trying to get a video of her. As soon as I say, bro, I'm finna record you, I called her and she turns around, she lobs the knife at me. I'm still
so
in the
she
bedroom.
threw the knife at
yeah,
you.
she's still right here.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
in the room and she lobs the knife at me.
Now, the one part I would be questioning him about that he keeps saying, he said it a couple times now, and I've caught it. He keeps saying, that's when we started fighting. Like, we were fighting. Implying to me that, okay, whatever she was doing, you was doing something to her too. So that may get him, because everything he's been saying so far, other than him snatching the phone, which could probably get him either the snatching of the phone or him slamming the phone down and destroying the phone will probably get him. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out if this is a scenario where they're both gonna go. Is she just gonna go? What's the case? You know what I mean? But part of me thinks they're both because of what he's, you know what I mean? What he did to the phone and him saying, you know, we were fighting. If the officer digs into that part.
And I
She
jumped
starts
out of
cutting
the way.
herself.
She started cutting
And then
herself.
you say that you're gonna videotape it.
Yeah, and then I was like,
And when you said you were gonna videotape it, is when she chucked the knife at you?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened, man?
Hello. So we had a argument earlier today about him texting, like, it's been an ongoing argument about him texting or entertaining other females. The first time we had an argument about it, we talked about it, whatever, but I just felt like it wasn't resolved or he stopped or whatever, so we had a conversation about it the next day and I realized that he didn't. So it's been something leading up. I had a friend from high school who I replied to something that they posted on Instagram a couple days ago, and he told me, oh, he is stationed in Stewart, and I was like, oh, it's glad to know that I know somebody else that's down here because I just moved. And then he saw the messages and automatically assumed that I'm into something with this guy, or when he's leaving for the field next week for like 45 days, so he's automatically assumed that I'm going to be doing something with this guy.
Yeah, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. Just the way you said that, somebody saw something and you saw something and y'all just communicated, and all that seems sketchy and fishy to me. I definitely don't believe that. You know what I mean? Y'all are talking. You have this person's number. According to the dude outside, y'all were talking on the phone. And if y'all had no communication, this is somebody from high school, then how all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Y'all get into a argument and then you're on the phone with that person. You know, just randomly. Yeah, I'm not buying.
Once he's gone. So I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. So we were talking about it earlier, everything, calm conversation, whatever. Then we moved past it, we were laying down, he brought it back up again, and I said, I don't know why you're so paranoid that I'm gonna be doing something once you're going out in the field for 45 days, like that's not gonna happen. I tried to reassure the issue, but he constantly brings up the fact that I was doing something when he was in basic training, which wasn't the case, right? And I was like, you constantly bringing that up, but you're texting females. When I found the messages recently where he was texting a female, I didn't bring it up, I didn't say anything, I let it be. But he went through my phone and saw that I had took pictures of the messages. And I said, why were you doing it? He said, I was wrong for going to my friend about it first and not going to him, so he's just not going to explain anything to me. He's telling this girl, oh, he lives with his sister, he's going to be helping her out with her papers and something along the line of that. I didn't bring it up because I'm like, whatever. So the whole thing started today when I'm trying to talk to him, conversation wasn't going peaceful or whatever, so I literally walked out. Whenever I realize that conversation is going left, my first thing to always do is to go outside, cool off, come back in.
What was that?
That was earlier today.
Like around what time? Estimate.
Probably like around 7, 8. I don't really know the time, but let's put it around that time.
Okay.
And then I went outside, I tried to cool off, whatever, I came back in. We were trying to have a conversation about the issue again. The conversation got heated. And I literally said, if you're not gonna explain to me why you keep on doing what you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing it? Why are you entertaining these females? Why are they so quick to send you news? Like, why are you having those type of conversations, telling people you live with your sister, you live with this person, you live with that person? It's not making sense.
Okay, so today, around 7 or 8 is when you leave.
That's when the whole thing started. And
because you guys started arguing about him talking to other females.
And then,
prior to that, but at 7 or 8 is when you left and you took your iPad to McDonald's to get Wi-Fi to talk to your best friend.
Yes, it was around that time.
Okay,
roughly,
so then you come back at what time?
10.
Okay, so 7 to 10?
Yeah, we were I was back and forth, inside, outside, inside, outside.
As in coming back and forth from here to McDonald's?
No, so I only went to McDonald's once, but I was
that was from 7 to 8?
Yeah, around that time.
And then you come back at what time?
I wasn't out for long.
Okay.
I wasn't outside for long, because I remember I was talking to her and I was I'm getting cold, so I'm going to walk back in. But for majority of the time, I was in the apartment complex. I was right up there.
Okay.
So
then when you walk out the next time, where do you go?
I was just walking around the apartment. The last time where I went I was outside talking. Mm-hmm. This was around 12. Mm-hmm. He came, I was on the phone with my friend. He came and he said, are you coming inside? So I told my friend, I was like, listen, I feel much better by talking to you. I'm calm, whatever. So I'm just going to go inside. And my friend was like, he was just trying to like hurry up. He was just like, listen, no matter what you do, just be calm. Don't try to start anything. Just, if you have to apologize, you apologize. Just see if you can move past this. I said, okay. When he kept on saying, who you on the phone with, who you on the phone with, I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He came inside. He was like, who are you on the phone with? I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend. He was like, what's the name of the friend? I was like, it's my friend. He locked the door and he put the chain thing on the door or whatever.
Around what time did he do that?
That was like anytime after midnight.
Okay, so some random time after midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he kept on opening the door, but the chain thing was on the door, and he was just like, you don't tell me who you're talking to, I'm not gonna let you inside the house.
Okay.
I was like, okay, cool. I left. I went to go sit in the laundromat where it's warm.
Just so I understand this part, you go, you're outside, and then he says, hey, are you gonna come inside or no? And then you don't come inside, he puts the latch on?
Yeah, I was like walking behind him, but I was trying to finish up my conversation.
So he just puts the lock on, is
Yes,
it?
he locked the door, he put the lock on, and then he opened it, so you know it's not gonna open. So
Yeah,
put the lock.
What random friend or person that you just recently connected with again are you calling after midnight? After midnight? And that person just gonna answer? It just don't make sense to me, bro. 1 and 1 is not equaling 2. It's equaling 40. It's not adding up. Like, who you call? No way. I'd be heated too. Because I feel like you lying. You trying to play me. Straight up, you trying to play me.
Yes. So then he kept on saying, who are you on the phone? I was at my friend. He was like,
And then he didn't let you in because you just kept saying your friend.
yes. So then I
Okay.
left, went to the laundromat. It was warm in there, so I sat there, and I felt my anxiety coming back again. Like, it's just like, it was just crazy. I'm shaking, like my chest is tightening up on me and everything. I called my ex, and I'm like, I was just like panicking, freaking out. I was just like, there's a whole lot going on. I feel like I'm in this repeated cycle where this is happening again. Like, why is it happening again? I don't know. I felt like I left from New York to come here, and I felt like this is even worse than before. And
I'm gonna buy you your arm. You see your arm?
Both of them, please. Yeah.
All right.
The other one?
oh, and there's other one we're not doing that.
Now with that, did you do that yourself or like during the struggle that happened?
No, I did that myself.
Like you took the knife and cut yourself?
Yes.
That's what he said too.
So
So you're at the laundromat?
yeah, I was at the laundromat. I was on the phone with him. I was just telling him, like, you know, I feel like this is just a repeated cycle. Like, it's just never gonna stop. Like, I just don't know what to do. I feel like once I get a sense of, you know, safety or calmness or whatever, it's just the next thing keep on happening. So he was just there. He was just talking to me or whatever. Then he came in the laundromat. I hung up. He came in the laundromat and.
So you're married and you're seeking advice from your ex. You're married and your ex is supposed to give you sound advice. Am I missing something here? Or is this just the new age way of doing things? Maybe I'm too old school.
It's a tussle over the phone. When we came out, he threw the phone right by the car before he went in. The phone broke. He drove off. So I turned back thinking that he left the phone there or not, but when I went, the phone wasn't there, so I walked back to come back into the apartment to see, like, did the phone break, like, what's going on. He had the chain thingy on the door. I kept on knocking, and I'm just like, I don't intend on waking everybody up, but if you don't open the door, you leave me no choice then to. Like, the tussling started again.
When he opened the door for you to come
When
back
he
inside.
opened the door again, the tussling started, all of that. He called my ex. I don't know what type of information my ex was giving him, because what I told him that happened was that the last time I did anything sexual with my ex was January, which is true.
And at what point did you grab the knife?
Like, towards the end.
Okay.
Like, I don't know the time, but like towards the end.
And at any point you throw a knife?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna be going with them because you're gonna go on a hold, am I right?
Yes,
that
that is the
what it
plan. That is up in the position, but that is probably yes.
Okay. So because of you going on that, you're gonna be released on subpoena, okay? So that means that you are technically arrested today for battery, and then you will just get you will get a subpoena, like so a certain day to go to jail. Okay.
It says I'm being charged.
Battery. So that's just because you were fighting with him. That's physical contact. All those red marks up on his neck and chest, stuff like that.
What about the ones on my fingers?
He's getting, both of you are getting charged with things.
Okay. Give me a second. You mind standing up for me? Okay. Come down. Turn around for me, please. I'll put your hands on you.
They were both charged with domestic battery.
Let this be a lesson to you all. Toxic situation, just avoid it if you can. If you see it, it's just avoid, get out, leave, because it 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to get any better. It's going to end up with both of you probably in jail. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't know if both were going to go, but we ended up seeing both of them go. I figured with some of the stuff he was saying, that could land him there too. But it's just not good. It's not good. It's not good for your mental, your physical, emotional, nothing. Nothing. Like, that's messed up. And the foulest of the two, I think, is her. I think it's her. And in her mind, it's all justified. So it is what it is, I guess. Y'all let me know what you think, though, man. Y'all be safe, though.